Thank you for choosing the store I used to work at. Did you find everything okay today? I sure did. Thank you for asking. Oh my god, I'm so glad that it's December. That means the whole Christmas season is here. I can't wait. No, I totally understand. This season feels like it's gonna be so amazing. Why will it be amazing for you? Oh, you know, that's too offensive. I shouldn't be asking that, but yeah, no, I'm just excited. How was asking that offensive, if you don't mind me asking? No, my mom said that it's very offensive to ask a question like that to somebody that works here or like in these types of environments. Like, you know, just let's just move on from it, okay? Like, me and my family are very educated, so we understand how offensive that is, okay? I don't think that question is offensive. I mean, like, I have a lot to be thankful for in my family and stuff. Your family? Yeah, my family. Actually, my mom's birthday is on December 24th, so like we always do like this really big thing. Okay, I am just so genuinely confused right now. Like, how is that possible? I'm not getting what you're asking. Well, my mom told me that people that work in these types of like places, like gas stations and like restaurants and stuff like that, like they don't have families. So they work here because this is all they have left. And like, that's why it's open for the holidays and everything like that, because like you guys don't have any family to go to. So that's why I thought it was super offensive to say that. No, we definitely have families. Why does your mom think that way? No, it's not a thing. It's like a no. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we're very educated family. So like it's a no. My mom knows like everything. Well, I can assure you that like we all have families. We all have families. Then why do you guys work at like Thanksgiving Day and like Christmas Eve and stuff like that? Like, it just doesn't make sense if you have a family. Well, places like this open because they want money and they know people come to the store and restaurants and stuff anyway. So like they want to make sure that they have the money. And so a lot of people can't afford to miss a day work or miss, you know, this and then risking getting fired, or some of them like the extra pay. It's not that because we don't have families, you know, there's probably another day we celebrate, or like maybe they don't celebrate Thanksgiving, you know, like it just depends. No, that just really doesn't make sense to me. Like, are you sure that you're like telling truth and like you actually have a family? It doesn't make sense that you don't have a family. Like, how do you think I like existed? I have parents, so I go see my parents, and then I have a boyfriend, so I go see him and his family. How do you think we just all like popped in here and worked here? Well, I guess I never really thought about it, to be honest. Maybe you guys just like came from orphanages? Okay, your total is 278.72. Hold on, just give me another minute because I just want to finish this conversation real quick. No, I'm finished scanning. I'm tired, and there's a lot of other people in line, so I need you to hurry up and pay, okay? But I really have another question. You know, it's really not my job to answer those types of questions. Just please pay. Just please, let's move on and pay, okay? Well, all right, I guess. I mean, it's kind of rude you don't answer my questions. All right, thanks. I'm rude. I can help. Who's next in line?
Yeah, right. I know that it looks bad, but I'm gonna stop you right there. I don't even want to hear the excuse. I can't even use my manager voice with you right now because I am so upset with you to the point where I can't handle this. I mean, things happen and we can totally move on from that. And, you know, my numbers are great. My labor is just always low. And, you know, I do an excellent job here, even whenever I do have time on my lunch break to doodle. I could have excused the doodling. I could have excused you being lazy because I know that your numbers are good. I cannot excuse, not only have you been lying to me in my face, not only have you been cutting people that are complaining. I have been getting complaints over and over again how nobody's getting any hours, and I have no idea why. I know now, but I had no idea at the time. And now whenever I come in, you are abusing a child. You know, I would not call it that. I would not call it that at all. I think that's kind of an exaggeration because, like, you know, she's a good worker. She's a hard worker, and she wants to know everything. Don't you dare try to lie to me and think you can get away with what you just did. I overheard everything. I waited a few minutes before I got into the kitchen to see what you were doing, because all you were doing is telling her that she was worthless and pathetic and that she wasn't doing all the jobs that you assigned her to do because you decided that you were going to let go 3 people. 3 people. Where are they? They're not here. And I don't think any of them are coming back. I don't think any of them are on their lunch break because it's already been past 30 minutes from me just being here to begin with. So tell me what you think. Is that yelling at a child, yelling, not giving her a break, which I told her that it's only going to be there for 3 hours, but it clearly seems like she's been here a lot longer than 3 hours with no break. And she is doing all of these jobs and you're yelling at her because she's not doing it good enough or fast enough because she's right there, and then you're yelling at her that she's right there because she told her to be right there and then right there and right there. No. I mean, I still think that's a harsh word because she signed up for this. Whenever you sign up for a job like this, you know that this is going to happen. This is nothing new in the fast food world. I'm the one who hired you here, and not once have I ever treated you like that. But do you want me to start treating you like that now, since that's just an expectation?
Hey, Heaven, can I talk to you for a second? Yeah, sure, what's up? Let us step over here for a second to make sure no one's listening to us. How are you doing today? Good. What is this about? Well, I know a few weeks ago you asked me about a raise, and so I just wanted to make sure and talk to you about exactly what my thought process was. Okay. So I'll give you a raise under one condition. I just don't want you to talk to anybody about your raise or how much you got, or I just don't want you to talk about your wage at all. Like, if you do, like, I will just full-blown fire you because I don't want to tolerate that. I don't want to deal with anybody else asking me for a raise, blah, blah, blah. Like, I just don't want to deal with it. I just want to give you the raise, okay? You don't want me to talk about my wage at all, like, not in the restaurant, not outside the restaurant, nothing. That's right. I gotta be honest, this is a very, very local restaurant, and I just can't afford a raise for everybody, especially the raise I'm gonna give you. I just decided that you've been such a really, really good worker that I'm gonna give you a whole $1 raise, okay? A whole $1. And so that puts you, you're in $7.25, right? Yeah, they'll put you at $8.25. So I feel like that's a good amount for being a good and loyal worker for us, okay? I'm glad you think so. That is great to hear. I am so happy that I got some type of raise. Thank you. Yep, that's not a problem. You deserve it. My only hope is that it's not a string attached or anything. My only hope is that you just pick us over your other job, because I know you got another job. I just want you to pick us and make sure that you work for us as a priority over anything else, okay? I appreciate you telling me that I'm a good worker and everything, and I'm glad that you like me and how I do my job and stuff, but school is my priority because I'm still in college, and my first job technically was with the other place because I was there long before I even applied here, and they do pay a lot more, so I probably would still pick that place over this place. But again, I really do like working here, and I just glad that I got a raise, so thank you. I appreciate it. I get that, and you know how I feel about college. I really think it's a waste of time, but you're living your life and you want to spend your money however you want. That's on you. The only thing is that, like, how much is that other job making? I completely forgot how much you make at that other job. Oh, I make like $11 an hour. Oh my goodness, I wish I could do that. I really can't afford that. Okay, I don't pay anybody here 10 or 11 an hour. It's just not in our budget. But I appreciate you being open and honest with us about how much they make there. Okay, it's nice to know the competition. It's no problem. Thank you again for the $1 raise. Not a problem at all. You deserve it. Well, I think that's all my business that I have going on in here for today. So I'm just gonna go ahead out. You have a great day. You have a wonderful day. You too, sir. Bye.